Hi guys, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel. How's everyone doing today? It's like 7 in the morning and I've been up since like 5 and just diddle-daddling around like curl my hair. And as soon as I hear Sean walk down the steps to get up, I'm like, oh, I better film. Like I always do this. And then I wonder why I can't film right. But we're gonna try. Okay. So why are we here? The usual question. Oh, and I've been doing this thing like I curl my hair with the wand and then I let them fall and like, it's just perfect. I love it. Yeah, so I have a real busy day, so I'm like, I'll get my hair curled and I want to get my makeup done now. And my mouth hurts, look, wearing my retainers, but that's another story. So why are we here? Everyone asks me, well, I'm a makeup station, right? And like, I guess I got away. Like I truly would like to do makeup tutorials, but then I feel like all the other stations stopped and I didn't even like do it to follow them. It's just like a subconscious, I don't even know. So we're gonna try, and in all honesty, it's like my station's small, so I want to get the views. So I'm like, if people don't want to watch that, I'm not gonna do it. But that's what I would really love to do, is all makeup reviews, or at least a lot of them. I'm lying, I like to talk to. But anyway, so that is what we're gonna do here. So I have had a couple requests, and how awesome is my hair, Garrett? I'm obsessed with you. You're my favorite person on the planet. Woo! I've had a couple requests. I'm talking with a lisp now. A couple requests for a cut crease. So that is what we're gonna do. I have an idea for one. I don't know how it will turn out. As with all my stuff, I never plan ahead. But of course, we're gonna dive into the Thirsty palette. Here's Sean up there. Hi, Sean. What's up? Let me get my lid primed here. And you know, like with all my looks, I line my lids with a concealer or an eyeshadow base, and I usually set it with powder, and then sometimes I like to pat over it to make it a really, really smooth base. And then you can either set it with a loose setting powder, or you can just take a shadow from whatever palette you're working with, and even like, okay, this is clearly very close to like a color Parched for me. That would just be, it's gonna be perfect for this. In all honesty, sometimes I do a color that's a little bit off, actually a lot off, and it still looks fine, because that's the thing with eyeshadow. Like, never think you messed up during any point of your look ever, because you have no idea some of the things I have fixed that I have done or came back from. Probably some of your guys' favorite looks, and they actually were a train wreck. Okay, so the same brush, and that's another thing you'll see about me, is I be using the same brush all the time. Okay, so actually I'm totally lying. No, I'm not. The same brush. Okay, I'm gonna dive in. Like I said, I'm a mess, and this is like falling apart or something. Morphe, I know you will never watch my video, but I need more brushes. So I am just gonna dive in to the yellow, quench, and when you guys say you want a cut crease, I'm gonna do a whole cut crease. You'll see. And I'm kind of just gonna go, and that's the other thing that people don't understand about looks like this. You don't just jump in and start blending when you're doing a precise look. You lay your shadow down, and a lot of times right now I'm not, but a lot of times I'll actually work backwards. Like, I just have to show you what I mean. But do you see what I'm doing right here? I'm creating the shape I want. And I'm going to take this brush because it's shaped like this and kind of just like, and see how this brush is shaped like that? So I can even just like kind of come around. This is such a beautiful pastel yellow. I love it. Okay, so I have like a round circle down, and that's actually when I say that I kind of like go backwards. You are probably going to be seeing that during this video, what I mean by that. And also, if you put a color down and you're like, I feel that this might not be dark enough in the long run, don't get worried, because we can go back over all of the colors. So do you see how I'm kind of creating like a half moon with this? Like, I'm kind of making it like come up. Like, I'm not going too far out. More or less, I'm coming up with it. And that's exactly what I want. Okay, so we got that part laid down. So next, we are gonna dive into Taste Buds right here. Same brush, and just start working our way down. Okay, so we have that laid down. A little bit of a transition. And next we're gonna jump into Bitch. And this is really gonna darken things up for us here, because this one is pretty pigmented. Same brush. Yes, I'm a mess. I pretty much stick. You'll see what I do, okay? And you see how it's kind of a harsh line? That's okay. Give me a minute with it. So get it the general shape you want. Okay. I see some people like who do good eyeshadow looks, and listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, they make it like, they do these tutorials and they're like, I blended this out and I did this and I did this. And it's like, you're going overboard. Like, you can achieve a great look. Sometimes the more I blend, actually, it ends up, I'm sick of hearing blend till your fingers fall off, because sometimes I do that and then like, I'm like, oh my god, did I just like ruin my look with over blending? I think over blending's a thing. So I am gonna kind of blend the line out there. You see what I mean? Okay. Now watch what I'm gonna do. This is a clean brush that I just did that with. So I'm gonna go back into the yellow with this brush. And I am pretty much gonna go right over top. Okay, so that darkened up the yellow, and then I'm gonna take the brush I was using, go back into Taste Buds, which is the original pink, and just swipe it real quick. Okay, and then back into Bitch, and kind of pack that color on. Okay, and then I take that brush, the one that was clean that I had the yellow on, and honestly, just to your liking, kind of smooth out the edges a little bit. And then we have like a nice transition going on here. we are gonna take a small little brush, and right where my crease is, we're gonna add stroke, because we do need to darken things up a little bit. It's not necessary. I want to. And don't get hung up on where this is going, making it exact, because of the fact that when you cut your crease, if you cut it too high or start changing the shape, you can lose all of what you're doing right now. So get a general outline going. I mean, might even add some drizzle, which is the darkest brown, and just really darken that up. And then you'll see there's something else I do. Okay, so I darkened that up a little bit in the crease. So I'm gonna take the brush that has the bright pink on it, dive back in, lay my bright pink back down, and then take my brush that I'm using for the yellow, get some more on it, and kind of do it. Make sure I'm staying up high, and go back over. So check that out. Dude, I have curled this hair. This is crazy spooky. Like, what? I literally just curled this hair. You're gonna be my witness this time. Okay, so here we are. We're cutting the crease. I don't know if I'm gonna show you that part or speed through it, but we're gonna do a full cut, like from one end to the other. Now you're gonna have one eye that is easy to do, and you're gonna have one eye that gives you trouble every time, and even once you get used to cutting it, I'm telling you. So you can cut it into a lot of different shapes. What we're gonna do for this is we're gonna leave space almost, like, no we're not, we're gonna make it super exact. Like sometimes you can come kind of out like this and go in, but we're gonna do it into like a half moon, okay? And you want it above where, look where your eyelid opens, to kind of eyeball. Some people like put concealer on it and go open their eyes and then go by that line. I don't really do that. I guess we could try it. Here, I'll show you what they do. Or maybe that's not what they do. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna do it how I normally would do it. And I start in the corner. I'm gonna try to get it so you guys can see. Here, I have to angle my camera down a little bit. Are you able to see now? Yeah. So I'm just gonna work, because that's what I have to do to cut a crease. I can't really. And this is my trouble eye. Okay, so I did half of it. Then I want a full cut. So I'm coming over here. And if it's a part that you actually are struggling so much, you can almost just like tap, tap, tap. Like make sure the brush has enough concealer and kind of like that. You see what I mean? And you gotta think, yeah, you want your concealer to be pretty exact, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff we're doing and adding, so don't get hung up on that. See, like when I start cutting, I'm realizing that I need to make the pink higher on this side. And then I'm gonna come over here. I wipe my brush off if I get too much shadow buildup, and stretch your eye open as much as possible. When you're doing this. Okay, those aren't even. And you know what? I actually like that one more. So what you do is you take some shadow, and didn't I just say I needed to make that pink deeper, come out more anyway? Come back over here. Might as well just extend it right now. Wipe the brush off. Start over. I need it closer in. To come, that is what I want. What just happened right now. Okay. So we have the crease cut. Finally! Let me recurl this. With the same brush, make sure it's clean, and I bring it, well, for this one I don't need to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of just gonna like do this with it, you see? And I am gonna copy a look, that sounds intense, a look I saw off Instagram that I really like, and I'm gonna try to pull it off. I'm gonna put, how about the lighter of the pinks? I'm just gonna kind of like put that in there for some filler. And you will see why in a couple minutes. I'm gonna take a flat brush and I am gonna come at the very top of my lid, right here in this little triangle, and just pack the yellow on along that cut crease. I'm gonna take the darker of the two pinks and come down here like this. We're gonna do a gradient, okay? And then we're gonna come in for the darkest of the browns and put it down here. So we have that done, and then I think we're gonna use my brown glitter. So see, we're using the brown glitter again. And wait, I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. So we're gonna take a flat brush and we're gonna take plunge and do the shape and then put glitter over it. Wait till you see what we're about to do here. So this is where it gets kind of exact. Can you see that? How's it look? So next I finished the little shape that I wanted, and I'm taking brown glitter and attempting to get it to stick in the same general shape. Okay, so you guys got the general gist of the cut crease, even though I'm so unhappy with how this turned out. Like, what did I do wrong? Oh my gosh, it's just so bad. Do you understand what I was attempting to do here even? Like, can you even tell, or is it that bad? I'm not even showing you the picture I went off of, because then you're gonna be like, oh, you done messed that up, girl. But you know what I was attempting to do, right? Look, I took Sean to school, or to camp, and I fixed the cut crease a little bit, so I'm a little more happy with it. So now this is the finished look. Is it the worst? Maybe, I don't know. You got the gist of the cut crease. I will definitely be updating this. I'm so sorry, guys. I suck at life. But honestly, who cares if the look is crap, because you understand what a cut crease is now, right? So pretty much what I did is I took the glitter, and actually, like, even though it's messy, you can kind of like see the general line of what a cut crease is, and I actually followed with all products the line of the cut crease, so it is kind of a good thing, even though it's not perfect. There's always room to perfect. Makeup is not perfect. So I actually did the cut crease with the concealer, then I put shadow over the cut crease, then I took the shimmer shadow, put it along the cut crease, and then the glitter over the cut crease. So everything was following the line of the cut crease, so it is a good look. For this, I need to add lashes, and yeah. Let me know what you think down below. You can bash my look all you want. I do not care. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. You know the drill. I always have to say that. It's like OCD in my brain. Totes head to my Insta and check out my giveaway, which is totally awesome. Multiple winners this month. And yeah, I love you guys.